Hey everyone, so now I'm going to be doing my review on Ninjago episode 51, Crooked Path. So I really like this episode. I really liked it. I don't know if I really liked episode 50. It just seemed too far out with all the realm stuff and the Destiny stuff. I don't know if I like that too much, but this one is really cool. Okay, so this episode starts out with the ninja. They have the sort of sanctuary now, and they are trying to figure out if where to find this first Vegetamas's tomb, and they're starting to figure out and stuff that they have to combine the sort of sanctuary with some sort of map, and then all together with them combined, then it will reveal a location. Well, the ninja are setting up traps and all that of water, so water will like go at the ghosts if they come to get the sword. And they have those traps set up, and they're trying to figure out where it is. Nia is still training to use her water. She's officially really seeing now that she is using her water. She finally reversed the flow of the dripping water, and she made it go back up. So it was very cool to see that. And Ronan's still there, of course, you know. But then Ronan, he gets a message from Bancha. So Bancha's able to send messages with her mind and just send to people like Nero did, like Nero could. So she sent him a message saying your debt can be paid, so he doesn't get his soul sent to the curse realm. It can be paid by sending or getting the sort of sanctuary for the ghosts. So Ronan is on a search for the sort of sanctuary now. He's trying to find out where the ninja put it so he can bring it to Moro so he doesn't have to go to the curse realm. So he's looking for it, and all that the ninja are figuring out more and more, and they're still sitting there trying to figure out where the tomb is. And then Ronan ends up finding the sword, and he almost gets it, but Nia figured that he was up to something. She was already in the room, and she had the sword. And then they kind of fought over the sword, but Ronan got the upper hand and got the sword. And Nia tried to stop him, but she really couldn't much yet. And then he gets away with the sword because the ninja try to stop Ronan, but then they run into all their traps that they set up for the ghosts. And all the traps that they set up are now bugging them, and it's kind of stopping them from stopping Ronan. And then Misako and Wu try to stop Ronan, but they can't. And then Sensei Wu goes chasing the Ronin Rex on his Master Wu Dragon, so we get to see that dragon again with Misako riding along. And then the ninja go on the Destiny's bounty, chase after the Ronin Rex, but at the end it was a trick. So Ronan was never even in the Ronin Rex altogether, and he was actually on the ground still, and he was getting away with the sword. But Nia stayed, and she ran into Ronan, and Ronan was getting away on a little stream, a little boat. He's just kind of whistling, you know. He feels like he got away, but then he realizes Nia's there, and Nia tries to stop him, and he says he's not going to stop. Sorry, Nia. But then she tries to use her water powers, and she reverses the flow of the stream. And Ronan is actually trying to get away. He can't, but Nia's not strong enough yet. So in the end, she can't reverse the flow enough. Ronan ends up getting away with the sword, and she's kind of all mad and all that stuff. And now Ronan ends up back at the City of Styx, where he mainly lived, and the ghosts, Moro has kind of made his little home really ghostified. It looks really spooky in there now. And as you can see there from the image, you can kind of see the background there. They made it kind of spooky and all. And he brings the sword to Moro. Moro figures out the location, and then Moro he leaves Lloyd's body, and then he goes into Ronan's body. And the ninja are back. They're talking about how Ronan fooled them and all that stuff. And then a message is sent from Ronan. It's not actually Ronan, it's Moro in Ronan's body, and he's telling them to go to the Caves of Despair. And the Caves of Despair is where the ninja first went to find the Skytha Quakes for there's a pilot episodes where they first went to find the golden weapons. So the Caves of Despair, it's like where they ran in the Rocky and all that stuff. The Caves of Despair, Ronin, or actually Moro, in Ronin's body, tells the ninja the tomb is at the Caves of Despair. Well, that's a lie. It's just a lie to get them off track of actually finding the real tomb. And the ninja head to the Caves of Despair. And then once that message is done, it shows Moro leaving Ronin's body, so we actually get to see Moro now in his normal form, ghost form. And you can see in there an image that is what he looked like when he came out, so we actually get to see Moro himself this time. And then we see Lloyd in a cage, and he's caged up, and he says, save your strength or something like that, because he's probably going to end up possessing Lloyd again so he can get to the tomb. So, but Lloyd is unpossessed at that moment, so that's probably one of the first times. It's like, it's the first time we've seen Lloyd actually fully unpossessed. But yeah, and then it was all, they set up the traps so the ninja go to the Caves of Despair. They start to find these clues that it could be the tomb, but those are just set up by Goltar. And they go into there, and then there's a geyser, or not geyser, but I don't really know, I don't remember what it was, but they were trapped in, and then Goltar traps them in there, and then the ninja have to get out, but then Cole makes it worse by putting a rock on top of the thing, and then it makes the pressure even worse. So it makes the pressure even worse, and then if they don't get out, it'll destroy everything in its path. So they have to get out. They use the urgency to get out of the hole at the top of the cave they're in there, and then they end up in a little mine cart sort of thing. It's like a roller. It's sort of like a roller coaster. It's just the tracks with the mine cart sort of thing that they have, and they get trapped and all that craziness. And Jay gets rid of Goltar with Zero Blade when they run into Goltar again, and then the ninja almost make it out. They start to, right at the end though, they end up falling to lava, but then Ronin's Rex comes on autopilot to save the ninja, and then Ronin tells, Ronin has a message, or he's kind of there already on a video message telling them, he's giving them the real location. He tells them that Moro is actually possessing him, gives them the real location, and he tells them they can have their own Rex. So once he does that, they get out of the Caves of Despair in time, and then the Caves of Despair basically just all blow up. Right behind the ninja, the whole place blows up, and they fly away on their own Rex, and the scene kind of pauses, so like kind of a dramatic little ending there, and then that was the end of the episode. And the tomb, the actual location was in the ocean, so that's why no one was able to find it, because it was in the ocean. It's at the bottom of the ocean. So I'm really curious to see episode 52. Because Cole is a ghost, and he cannot touch water. So the episode's name is Grave Danger. Grave, so first Genjutsu Master's Tomb. We'll probably end up seeing that in episode 52. Cannot wait to see it. It's probably going to be very, very interesting. But yeah, I mean, this is a really good episode. I really, really liked it. It was kind of cool to see the old, some of the old locations like the Caves of Despair again. But altogether, this episode is really, really cool. I really, really liked it, and you can probably find it online maybe if you didn't see it. Probably on YouTube or something, I don't know. But online to see it. But it was a really, really good episode. I really liked it, and the season's almost over here. We got 3 more episodes, episode 52, 53, and 54. So we got Grave Danger, which is tomorrow, and then Curse World Part 1 is Thursday, and Curse World Part 2 is Friday. So this season is almost over. But the United States is not completely done with the ghost stuff yet, though. We still have the sets coming in August, so the sets for this whole season come in August, and then we just kind of wait for what's next. But yeah, that was my review on Ninjago episode 51. Ninjago episode 51, Crooked Path.